Bum, 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 bum. It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show episode something 800 Tuesdays. We've been talking about professionalized wrestling. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitter, and I'm going to start this again because I am not recording this show. It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, 800 plus Tuesdays. We've been talking about professionalized wrestling. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on Twitter, live from this double tree in Ann Arbor, Michigan right now. And I got a tree. Look, I got double trees, actually. This works really well. First of all, with me from Beacon, New York, he's the only member with a future letter from the WWE. He's Mad Mike.
Hi, Sorg.
Hi.
How's things?
It's things and stuff, and here we are. And I think we're live. I think I did this right. I was supposed to do a whole different kind of production here tonight, and it didn't work the way I thought it was going to. So we're just doing Zoom. But I do have a switcher to show graphics and stuff, so we can do some visuals.
Okay, because the camera hasn't cut to me at all yet.
You will not notice it.
Excellent. Okay.
This is just a Zoom call.
Okay.
This is not what you see. Well, what is what you get?
Gotcha.
So, also with us from outside of Pittsburgh, PA, is the Riz of Riz Plays Games, who is unmuting himself. Apparently,
I'm unmuting myself. I'm a lot closer to the studio than you are, Sorg. It's weird.
Yes, you are. This happens at least once a year. This week, every year. It'll probably happen again next year. Same week.
And let me see here. Oh, go ahead, Sorg. Yep, there we are. That's much better. Let's just do this real quick. We are live, by the way, because I can do this on the Twitch stream. There we go.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. What are you doing on the Twitch stream?
Not only am I doing the Collie Heads, I'm also subscribing for 21 months.
Hey, Sorg, I'm coming on location.
Oh, there you go. The couch is warm.
I'm in the studio.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the plant.
How did you get in?
How's that back door?
And how is that plant not dead behind you?
I've been watering it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Hey, you have a double tree. I have a plant.
Double trees, one plant. Show title.
Two trees, one plant. There we go.
Unfortunately, I do only have the chat room for the Wrestling Mayhem Show with me tonight. I'm sorry, for the Facebook tonight. So please help me out if there's anything coming on the other one. Sorry, we're not paying as much attention. We just don't have all the hardware we usually do.
Sorry, Garza. You're gonna have to come into Facebook with the plebes.
Somebody's lurking out there in the YouTubes.
I'm staying in the Twitch chat. If you guys want to come join me, it's fine.
There you
go.
I'm in the Facebook chat, so we gotta cover.
Which Riz, which
I am in the IndyWrestling.us Twitch chat.
There you go. One of the many places we're streaming this evening, as usual. But first, First of all, let's get to some business so you can check out everything. And please send us emails at that email address.
Good times.
I have a volume here. Okay, there we go. It's weird because we're on Zoom. I'm not. I don't have feedback in my ears, so if I sound a little off and weird, that's why. I don't, because I'm just not used to it. You can also, what are we doing here? You can also hit us up at that phone number 412-206-WMS0. Tweet us at Mayhem Show. Join us on Wrestling Mayhem Show Facebook group, on the Discord linked on the WrestlingMayhemShow.com or on the Wrestling Mayhem Show Reddit. And of course, we're live every Tuesday wherever we may be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Wrestling Mayhem Show Facebook page, on the YouTube, on our Sorgatron Media Twitch, on that Mayhem Show on Twitter, on the IndyWrestling.us Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. However you like to digest the show. Usually we have all the chat rooms up, but today, of course, we are a little bit off because of the remote setup, and I just have my wonderful friends on the Facebook chat. And then also thank you to our Patreon supporters at patreon.com/awesomecast, our friends at the fan of the show level, Bo Diggity.
Woo!
as well as Ed Burke and Team Hammer Fist. At the Poppy Club level is our friends Dave Ponder and Bobby F. J. Town. Poppy's coming to town soon. I need to double check on when that is. I think she's coming with the Smashing Pumpkins tour, I think.
What?
Smashing Poppies. I love it.
Smashing Poppies. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You know what this means? Poppy confirmed for NWA.
Absolutely. All of our music stars popping up. At the Beats Club level, thank you to our friends Doc Remedy and The Riz.
It's me.
Yes. And at the manager level, our friends Bradley and the Mother of Dragons, Tina Keys. Thank you, everybody that is supporting the show, helping us keep our servers. We did get a price hike from our podcast servers because we are too successful. That's air quotes for you guys on audio.
I told you, we need to be less successful, Sorg.
So you guys are helping us out, and anybody can contribute over at patreon.com/wrestling mayhem show. We do appreciate it. God, I'm so mush mouth. Well, you know what, guys, I work through the shows as much as I can, but apparently not COVID a couple weeks ago. But I did before. But wrestlers have a tendency to work through injuries, and oh boy, did we see an example of that Sunday night. I did get to watch Hell in a Cell. Fell asleep, unfortunately, because of work. But I did watch the main event last night. What a match for everything that went into it, right? Of course, the news, I guess, what he had been injured and then but was okay, and during workout had torn his pectoral muscle.
Yeah.
Off the bone.
Off the bone. He came out. You saw if you haven't seen the pictures, a giant bruise going on. Riz needs a mute button.
That was not me this time.
That was me. That was me.
Oh, okay.
I have I apologize.
Just a heads up, every time you phlegm, it probably shows your video too.
Oh geez. Okay.
So
I shall be mindful. I'm sorry, I'm not used to this. I'm used to seeing when it pops up to me.
Yes, no, you're not gonna see it. But so he went on with the match. It's very obvious they were working around it. I don't think any of that was worked pain. For one thing.
No, didn't look like it.
That was pure reaction to everything, it feels like.
You could say there was adrenaline in his soul.
It could be. And of course the discussion is, should he have? Why did WWE let him? Et cetera, et cetera. But I think that was up to Cody, and it was not a I don't know. It was such a high profile match, and I don't understand why medical didn't get in the way with that, being it was such a like we knew several days in advance kind of thing. I questioned those protocols, but then again, from what we hear about WWE protocols in the past, that's it's whatever makes it work, right?
I mean, Cody was the one selling that pay-per-view.
He was all over everything.
Cody was like, WWE is so stacked yet depleted right now at the same time, with Orton on the shelf, now Cody on the shelf, and Roman potentially injured. Like, we don't know where Roman is. Like, there's no number one face.
What do you do without Cody?
You turn Finn Balor heel months earlier than probably expected.
Yeah. But I mean, God bless him. It was a good match. It was entertaining. He delivered, on what that was. But obviously you could see them working around it. But and Cody is showing his worth. And
Cody. I'm sorry, Rich. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and that's why I think he did it. He wanted to be like, hey, I can work with one freaking arm. Like, I can put on maybe not a 5-star match, maybe like a 4.5-star match with one arm.
This cements and is another notch in the legacy of that Cody Rhodes is building for himself.
This basically bought him a guaranteed championship reign.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
That's what it did. Like everyone was pretty sure of it, but this the only thing that it depends on, does he win the Rumble? I could see it very easily.
It depends on where all the other pieces roll
Yeah.
too. He's supposedly
But,
out for 6 months. Like, who else is coming in or out at the time? What is the story going to be? What are the places? Exactly. We got John Cena coming back in when is that? 20 days.
Yeah, it's 20 years to the day of his debut. So that's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, that's cool that they're doing that, and still that he drops in. And
I need a lot more.
Somebody had said something about John Cena. John Cena does not need to come back to WWE.
No, heavens,
for
no.
anything. For anything.
Heavens, no. Not even to promote anything. Like,
no,
he just likes doing.
No. I talk to people that are kind of in the system and grateful for the system and everything. John Cena is one of those guys that's like, I'm going to work into the WWE system and then work into this system, and he's okay with that and appreciates it. And that's not everybody, right? Mm-hmm. So, and it's
that's
cool
why you don't see The Rock around anymore.
Why? Because he doesn't need to be there.
He doesn't need to be there.
He doesn't want to be there. And he came back. He came back and satisfies that itch.
I think Rock might come back when we get closer to WrestleMania.
I think Rock will come back whenever he wants to.
Yeah, but I think that's probably because WrestleMania is going to be in Hollywood this year. So
it'll be a nice connect. At least a cameo.
At least for Hall of Fame, if not a match, at least Hall of Fame.
Yes, it'd be good to do.
Like I could see Rock and Batista highlighting the Hall of Fame.
We do have Stone Cold in there, right?
Stone Cold's already in there.
Stone Cold's already in.
So yeah, Rock makes absolute sense.
Rock is he's like the only one I'm trying to think of. Like,
and Big Dave, because Big Dave was announced.
Batista, yeah.
Big Dave was announced, but then COVID happened.
Oh yeah.
And then everything was just put on hold for a little while.
And then Batista's another one. He came back and satisfies that and closed the book on things. And
next April will be conveniently enough right around the time Guardians 3 comes out.
Oh, look at how that works out. So,
but Black Adam will probably be in your local clearance bin. So I mean, it works out every which way.
I'm going to get a little bit off track here. Do you think that's worse than Morbs?
Riz, you weren't here for this. Riz, you weren't here for this.
I was not here.
I kind of dug Morbius. I kind of dug it. It like in this house, it was Morbin time.
That's all I wanted to do. Now, for like, are they just trying to get like the way they going to like the thing about Cody Rhodes and not having enough faces on Raw or in WWE in general? Do you think that's why they pulled that trigger on Finn to make Edge the face again?
Yeah, very much so.
Like just that. As soon as I saw that happen, I'm like, this is kind of rushed and dumb now. Like I was really behind Judgment Day.
I'm also wondering. Well, the first time that makes more sense, Riz, because my first thought was, did something happen with Edge that he needs to take time off?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, I think they're turning him face immediately.
Yeah. And I think one of the best ways to look at it is, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Mike, but one of the best ways to look at it was, you see Rhea come out later on in the show. She still has the Judgment Day Edge logo on her logo, on her nameplate. And it's, this is interesting. But it just seems like it was very rushed. And I think just having an Edge Balor program will suffice some sort of itch until he comes back,
because now we can get Edge returning with Beth Phoenix, aligning with AJ Styles to go against Judgment Day.
Because why not?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Like that screams SummerSlam to me. That
That's
absolutely
true.
screams SummerSlam to me. Like Finn or Damian will probably get in the Money in the Bank match. Rhea already has a title shot. So maybe Edge takes the month off and then comes back. Or maybe he costs Finn the Money in the Bank. Sounds like a setup to me. Like, I don't know. It's just because Cody was the one driving Raw storylines, basically. Like the top card Raw storylines. And especially if it seems like Roman might be concentrating on Riddle, if that even happens at Money in the Bank, which it probably will now, because they're going to be like, hey, big man, we got nothing else.
No.
Like, I know, like, unless Roman's actually injured, in which case, fuck, I don't know what you do.
Here are bags of money. Please save us.
Yeah,
basically.
But to who?
Who?
Bags of money to
Cena?
To Roman.
To Roman.
But if Roman's injured,
oh yeah,
ain't no bag of money saving him.
I thought you were talking about him.
Yeah, no, I mean no. Roman. If Roman's needed and can go, Roman will go. I'm assuming. Right. But like, if he's injured and can't go,
then what can you do?
Like, maybe you make. The only thing I can think of is maybe you make Money in the Bank real big
for the title.
Like no, not for the title, but like 10 people in Money in the Bank. It's possible that we've done something like that before. Like, I mean, think about it. When we had 2 titles, we had 2 Money in the Banks with 6 guys in it each.
And we also had one where Baron Corbin threw Rey Mysterio and I believe a second person, I'm not sure who, off of the Titan Towers.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started with that again.
There was a lower ledge. I've seen it.
That's true.
I've driven past it.
So, and that goes to we're lamenting where WWE is because they need to fill all this space with a quote unquote depleted talent roster. But then we go to AEW where the champion just had to relinquish. I did not get a chance to watch Rampage, unfortunately. But I think he did it there, right? It was Rampage.
Well,
was Rampage? Was Rampage live?
I don't think
it was.
I don't think it was.
That'd be weird because he had a match earlier in the night.
But I think the injury might have happened. There was a rumor that the injury happened when he did his stage dive.
That was when he did it.
That was the rumor I had heard. And I'm like,
he did that, and I was like, man, isn't it going to be stupid if he's the champion and he blows his knee on catching the guardrail doing that dive, right?
Yep.
And then I saw him limping afterwards. I'm like, oh shit.
Yep.
And I was like, maybe it's just whatever, a little thing, and that's it. But then like I saw the thing happen, like the news drop on it. I'm just like, oh no. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds. I wonder if he's going to be able to do heels and whatever other show he was working on, because he said he was working on too.
That's going to be, it depending on the severity of it. I'm sure it's not going to put too much of a But, he doesn't have he doesn't have like a broken arm or anything, right? He's just. Did we say an ankle? Is it a knee? He
didn't say.
Oh,
he didn't say. That's not.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke, Mike.
Yeah. But and Sorg, you said he relinquished the title. He did.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Again, I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Crowning an interim champion.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that's the one thing I hate about all this bullshit. It's like, yes, if you relinquish the title, obviously the first storyline is, when he comes back, he's going to fight whoever the new champion is. You don't need an interim champion to do that.
Yeah, because but
then you run into the problem of Sammy Guevara holding up 2 belts for a month and a half.
Whatever. Okay.
Stupid looking. It makes your product looks stupid because one of those is an interim championship belt and goes away once they're united. It's like if Razor Ramon came out wearing 2 Intercontinental Championships after SummerSlam.
We've had this conversation, but but I disagree. And do we know a window on when Punk is going to be out?
No idea.
So this tells me that this is a short-term answer. and this is a bridge to get to when he comes back to set up the match with whoever that interim is, which could be somebody that we were going to have a feud with next anyways.
Yeah,
And
but
now we
like
can,
you're having the next pay-per-view is Forbidden Door.
Right.
yeah.
You don't need a champion there.
You don't need a champion, but it gives you a reason to sell the pay-per-view.
The reason to sell the pay-per-view is AEW versus New Japan.
Well, I mean, we got to make the matches, and we were already going to have a, was Punk and Tanahashi, wasn't it? Was that going to be a title match?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We promised a title match. Maybe contractually they were promised a title match between their deal with the
Tanahashi did the discount double check when he was there, so that is the sign for a title match.
See. So on the dotted line, and now your champion is out. You're going to say, okay, we're going to bring an interim champion. That's how they handle it. That's sure, but versus WWE, that will just throw away a championship and have a tournament or battle royal to crown another one, which I think is bullshit.
Wait, what championship did they do that with?
Well, they kind of just did that with the women's title. First of all,
the women's tag titles, but they haven't even done that yet. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're just gone.
Yeah, but they don't exist. They don't fucking exist. We just throw them away.
Yeah,
we throw away the champion, and there's no recourse, and there's no guaranteed comeback for a rematch or anything. There just isn't. They come back and have to fight their way up a ladder and get to it. Or they don't, or whatever. It doesn't make sense. It's what, and again, it's whatever the story is at the time, but still like at least like AEW's plants a flag in the sand of this is how we deal with this. And they have before, and this is how they deal with it. And you can tell, as we know from our discussion last week from that media scrum, Tony Khan more akins himself promotional wise to cues from the MMA world than the WWE world, right?
Yeah.
So I agree with it or not. This is the path that they're on.
No, I know, but I cannot like it.
Fine. But it's absolutely.
I'm fine for what they're doing with it.
I have no problem with it.
Like the layers of this is fine. However, I have one question. What do they do with MJF?
That's a whole other bag of something.
Do they? Because we were talking about Edge and Judgment Day, and how that was sped up to 1,000. Yeah, last night. Do they go next week and say it's going to be MJF and Moxley?
No, well, what they're doing, they have press release. Tomorrow night on Dynamite, they're doing a Battle Royal. And
that's what I mean.
Yeah. No way. MJF is not just being put in a random Battle Royal after that promo. Absolutely not.
No, he's not going to be in the Battle Royal. He's going to. Is he going to win the Battle Royal?
No, but he's not.
You don't see him in the Battle Royal unless they're going to do something wacky to push what's happening there. Sorg does not believe that this is a shoot in any fashion.
Really?
Did you just go wrong?
All right. Well,
did you just say Sorg?
Yeah, he went third person. All right. Well, hold on. We can table the MJF for a second. Who do you have as the interim champion then? Like
Minoru Suzuki.
He's not AEW.
Does it have to be
it has to be someone that's from AEW.
Do we?
Yeah, it's because it's someone from AEW against Jon Moxley, and at the end of the night, whoever wins that is going to win. Is going to Forbidden Door against either Tanahashi or someone else.
Yeah, because it's going to be, and that's going to be for the championship.
No, the press release, the winner of Moxley versus the Battle Royal is the interim champion.
Oh, I thought it was the other way. I thought it was
the winner of Moxley versus the Battle Royal winner is the interim.
Do we know who's in the Battle Royal?
No.
Mhm.
I assume it's all AEW people.
I would not.
Oh, no,
I would not. I wouldn't put it past
Also,
them.
we do have a healthy mix of people in both promotions right
yeah,
now.
like AEW doesn't have the dearth of talent that WWE does right now. So I think you're
No. But I feel like being as a Forbidden Door situation, I would
Doors open.
the door's open. I would intend that, given the nature of the pay-per-view, unless we just decide to call Moxley a New Japan talent in this thing, I think a New Japan, at least associated talent, wins the battle royal for that match.
Yano.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. I did have it
Oh.
wrong. I had it wrong. So the Battle Royal will fight Moxley all tomorrow night in a eliminator match, and then that person is going up against the winner of Tanahashi and Goto for the interim AEW title.
Oh well, there you go.
There we go.
Okay. My bad.
Man.
But
Goto
just
for champ. Wait, you're telling me Tanahashi and Moxley are going to be for the interim AEW?
No, we don't know yet.
we don't know yet. It could be Goto and
It could be
Cassidy.
Goto and Miro. Who knows?
You telling me Goto and Orange Cassidy for the AEW interim title?
Yeah.
I'll say this: out of the 3 people announced for who could potentially be the interim world champion, I wouldn't have any of them. I'd have someone that is unexpected, someone that hasn't been in the world title scene before. I'd make it a surprise and someone that would be a good matchup for Punk when he gets back.
Sting.
My prediction.
Give it to Sting.
My prediction, reading the tea leaves on this and knowing what's been happening in the New Japan intimately, you're going to have Moxley and Tanahashi at Forbidden Door.
Oh yeah, probably because that seems like the easiest path. But
who's going up against Tanahashi? Who's going to go up against Moxley? You think?
Well, I mean, Tanahashi.
No, tonight,
or
tomorrow night on Rampage.
You're having a winner of a battle royal against Moxley
tomorrow night,
same night.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Battle royal winner's fucked.
Oh yeah,
but
I've seen this house show. I'm sorry, I've seen this house show.
But see, that's why I'd have the winner of the Battle Royal be the interim world champion, because that is exciting. I don't want Moxley as the interim world champion. That's not his story right now.
Moxley's going to be there to give credence to either the Battle Royal winner or the Japanese guy.
Now, what?
So, go ahead.
You use booking wise, I would say, being whatever, informed as I am, or not informed as I am, Moxley is the ex-champion. Anybody that goes through Moxley is now validated as a potential champion because they ran through somebody that did that. So whether that is a Battle Royal person or he goes on and Tanahashi, you can't tell me Goto's getting this. Tanahashi, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I assume it's Tanahashi. Like I think they came up with this Tanahashi Goto.
I'm sorry.
Afterwards,
I'm sorry, Goto-aholics out there in the world watching this right now. I don't think he's getting this title shot. Goto-maniacs.
I know I said a few joke answers, but I kind of see a kind of like what Mad Mike said. I'm starting to think Wheeler Yuta having
as
the
interim AEW champion.
No, as going up against Moxley
for
that, because he's showing he showed everything against Moxley.
Yeah, but I feel like we've also already done that, right?
And like AEW doesn't do rematches a lot.
They don't. Yeah, they don't. Unless there's a really good reason and they want to do something really special with it.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not Hangman.
Oh God!
Nothing against Hangman, but
I don't think his story is with the championship. I think
he doesn't have. He needs a story.
He needs a story. We just we need. he needs a story. He has a story. Like, we
And
just don't know.
Yuta is not around. I think he's doing the Super Juniors.
Oh, he's doing Super Junior.
Oh, that could be too.
And
That could be
Danielson,
too.
I
And
think
Danielson's hurt.
he's hurt.
Mhm.
The curses have worked.
What about Eddie Kingston?
That'd be great.
That'd be
I mean,
good.
give me Eddie Kingston versus Tanahashi.
It'll be
Ooh.
Jericho.
No. Sorg, no.
Sword, why do you have to
Sword.
put that evil out there? Why do you have to put that evil out there?
It's a
No,
wizard.
Jericho is in a hair match tomorrow night, I think.
Oh, he is. You're right.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
wait,
Jericho's in a hair match.
Oh my god, I need
With
to open
who?
this
I forget-
preview
I
to see what's
forget who-
happening.
with-
With it's
Santana.
either Santana. I think it's Santana.
Santana, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Santana. But like, you know who my personal pick would be? Miro.
Of course.
Just do it. Miro, Samoa Joe. Just do a big, beefy boy who can fight with
Joe's
Tanahashi.
out. Joe's out.
Goes out.
Joe's injured too.
No, he was injured because he's doing a TV show.
Oh.
Remember that Twisted Metal news last week?
Oh, yeah. He's doing
Is that
Twisted
happening
Metal.
Oh,
already?
That's why they injured him last week on the show.
Okay. Well, good thing he's the ROH TV champion then.
Well, there's no Irish TV yet, so he's good to go. Whenever that's coming through. Hangman Adam Page. Here's a preview, just give you a little bit of the landscape before we go into this. Adam Page and David Finlay is actually happening tomorrow night.
That would actually that's his speed. Like David Finlay.
Wait. Is this right? So winner will face. Why are they're listing Darby Allin versus Moxley in a world title eliminator match?
Oh, they
No.
spoil it. Where are you seeing that?
Oh, you know what? That might be a prediction.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, last fucking person I want is Darby Allin.
Mhm.
Last fucking person in the world I want.
Okay, no, this
Darby Allin.
is a.
Actually, you know what? Fuck, give me Keith Lee and John Moxley.
Oh my God, yes.
There we go.
Can we just push Keith
And then
through to this?
just give Keith Lee and Tanahashi, two charismatic motherfuckers who probably say pardon in their native languages.
If it becomes Moxley and Tanahashi, I do not hate this idea, and I'm
don't
along
hate
for
it at
that
all.
ride. But man, if we just hotshot Miro right into this,
Yeah.
Oh, the promos alone.
like the reason I don't want it to be Moxley is because they've already said the winner is going to fight Moxley, and that winner's like that's too predictable.
Right.
I don't want that.
It's too
Like-
predictable unless it's not.
No, it's too predictable because, like you said, the Battle Royal winner is fucked because they would have survived the Battle Royal. Now it could be Adam Cole. Adam Cole and Tanahashi would be an interesting match.
Adam Cole's injured.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Oh, you didn't get all these memos?
No, how the fuck am I gonna get these memos?
Everybody's talking about how Brian Danielson, damn it, Brian Danielson, Joe Punk, and Cole are
Jesus.
out, and nobody cares because there's so much roster.
Jesus,
to do
it's almost
things
like WWE took care of these guys or something. Oh no, just fucking around.
How you like your knees? Can't super kick without knees.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just hotshot Cesaro. Put Cesaro in the Battle Royal.
you know what?
Have him swing everyone out of the Battle Royal. Cesaro versus Moxley, then Cesaro versus Tanahashi. Let's just
Nick
do it.
Jackson. Nick Jackson.
No,
No.
Matt Hardy.
Fuck no. Absolutely not.
No, Matt Hardy should be
No.
nowhere near that championship, and I think he would even admit that.
Yeah. Still mention Jericho in this conversation, Sorg.
Alex
did.
Miller is mentioning Malachi Black. That's an option.
I can see that.
That's the option. I don't think they're positioned for it.
What about
Steven Regal.
Wardlow?
Yeah, Regal. Give me Regal versus Tanahashi. I would
Dude,
love that. That'd be wonderful.
Man, if you threw Wardlow versus Moxley at the very least.
You know, actually, Wardlow is a solid pick
I don't
because
think he's not
he's
in
not
there
the right
yet for
position for it.
champion. He's not there
Right.
for champion. He's on his way, right? Like he's getting to Miro level, right? Wardlow needs some time at the TNT title. Honestly, I'd love to see him feud with Scorpio for a bit.
I mean, it'll be better than what they're doing with Scorpio now,
which is not much.
Which is
he's
feuding with Sammy Guevara.
No, that's done.
No, that's
that
done.
actually done.
That's done. That's archives.
Now Riz is not getting the
at Double or Nothing because Scorpio won. Sammy and Kaz can no longer challenge for the belt.
Okay,
yes,
good.
Thank goodness we don't have to go through that anymore.
He's going the Cody Rhodes route.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, who? Sammy?
Sammy.
Unfortunately, I think Sammy is your pick.
No way.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want it all. That's just no, Sword.
No, that's too much pressure put on some guy who got engaged twice in a calendar year.
By the way, congratulations.
Sure.
Yeah.
Congrats. Weird people.
Weird.
Mike.
I wonder if he used the same ring. Anyway.
Oh. Jeez.
Legit question.
Hurts.
I'm surprised there's no, because I'm just actually checking these out right now. I was seeing if there's like any odds for this, but there's nothing. So screw it.
Okay.
Like I wasn't gonna bet or anything.
All right. Alex poses an interesting question. How long is Kenny Omega out?
Has not been officially determined.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
So
that would be absolutely wild if it's Kenny Omega showing back up to win the Battle Royal and go against Moxley.
Seriously. Just double checking things. Let's see. We got Blood and Guts in a couple weeks with AEW. Here's what the hell?
If they announce when that is, like that's just gonna be on a random Dynamite, right?
June 29th in Detroit.
Okay.
Somebody asked me if I wanted to go to it, and I was like, "Listen, I don't hit the road unless
you're getting paid."
Yeah, more or less at this point. And I'm already on the road, all month. What is happening here? And also, do I really want to come back to Michigan like a third week in a row?
Sword. Most people who live in Michigan don't want to be in Michigan. You don't have to go back there.
I go home for a day and I come back up here for Formula. So, what is happening? AEW just retweeted. I don't know who this is at Cinnabon. Okay.
I don't know who that is.
It's Cinnabon? Like the Cinnabon?
It's Cinnabon.
The
yes, like at the rest stop. So
that's just weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. AEW's got a lot going on. Cool. What else is going on?
Well, let's talk about the MJF stuff.
Sure.
So you think it's all a work?
Okay. Can you give the 100-foot view for people that might not be keeping up with this?
Okay. So basically, MJF has been rumored for a while to be upset with AEW management, talking about going to WWE, all that stuff. At Double or Nothing, he no-showed a fan meet and greet, and there were rumors that there were plane tickets purchased for him to leave Vegas. And then he showed up at the pay-per-view, took his 10 power bombs and lost handily in the opening match. And then on AEW last week, he cut a bad mic promo on Tony Khan. The only thing missing was you need to book more women's matches on your show. And he said, "Fire me, you fucking Mark."
And there's a supposed from sources report I think I read about how Time Warner does not want MGF in a promotional materials.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they pulled all MJF's merch from the shop. He's no longer listed on their roster page.
Work.
So yeah, I think it's a shoot that turned into a.
Hey, I think
I think there was some money and some promises made, and they're like, okay.
I think it's not without a kernel of truth. But like all good, work shoots, if you believe there's a good work shoot. I know there's a debate over that. I think there was an issue. I think there was a discussion about, well, we can do this with the issue and make some money and taking care of some things. And yeah, I think that's where we're going with this.
MJF has been a dick this entire time, even before AEW.
If this was not a work, and these are real things that happened over the weekend without any resolve, you would not give him mic time.
Well,
live on your prime time.
Okay, so you say that, but WWE did do the same thing with CM Punk. His contract was up. The promo was approved by WWE.
What are you talking about? The pipe bomb?
Yeah, the pipe bomb.
Pipe bomb wasn't a contract thing, was it?
Yeah, it was. It was right before Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
It was right before Money in the Bank.
Well, do you remember how that unfolded, though? Remember the next day they had a title, like a new title tournament?
Yeah, and Rey Mysterio won, and then John Cena beat him.
And
simple as that.
And then Punk came back. Like, there was a resolution. Like, there was an option there.
But,
right?
Yeah, but, like, there was, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Punk was airing real grievances.
And they said, yeah, go say whatever.
But
like Vince
Tony's the kind of guy who would let MJF say, "Fire me, you fucking Mark," all day.
But
okay.
But there was also the other side to it, where they were hosting some very, very important people.
And I'm sure those very, very important people were told, hey, this is what's going to be happening. Don't be alarmed. It's all part of a story.
And I'm sure those very important people are not offended by all the other crazy things that happen at AEW. Why would they be offended by this? Because while those are very important people, why would they think anything happening at that show, in the ring, on television, isn't part of the plan and part of the show? Because that's what wrestling is.
And honestly, in all fairness, I think 100%, because I've seen MJF perform like this before. This is just how he acts. Like, it's just how MJF works. And he probably threw it with Tony, with Tony Khan, and said, hey, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this. And because you've seen him at like an autograph signing, berating fans, doing all this stuff. So yeah, give him a live mic. He's going to do things like this.
This is the wonderful long con that is MJF.
Let it be long.
And that's why he's going to make so much money, because of shit like this. I'm telling you, this will not.
But again, please let it be long.
What?
Don't just throw it away and just
it's gonna be as long as CM Punk is gone now, because that's the story.
Yeah,
that's the story. It's MJF beating Punk, taking the title, and blowing a kiss to Punk. That's the story. That's what you do. That's how this whole symmetry works. If you're gonna have MJF come out and cut a pipe bomb, you need to follow up on that.
Or is this part of the Discovery thing? Like they were talking about Nick Gage. Well, Nick Gage was put on the show. It was like, yeah, that was Discovery merger. Yeah. Maybe that's a little bit of it. And then maybe there was, hypothetically, devil's advocate, maybe this was, oh, here's the execs. Hey, here's the new bosses, and maybe they don't get wrestling.
Oh, I'm going to guess for sure they don't get wrestling.
Who knows? Who knows? So, but generally, it sounds like it's a pretty positive thing. It sounds like things are getting along with the new ownership and everything like that. So we'll see how that pans out. I can't wait for Ring of Honor and Discovery Plus.
Discovery Plus is going to be going away. It's going to be on
Yeah, I
HBO
know.
Max.
I know it's going to merge in. So
I can't wait for the AEW BattleBots crossover show. That's what I'm excited for.
Well, didn't that already happen?
What?
How many people in AEW were hosts of that show?
Yeah.
Jericho was.
Former AEW champion.
Yeah, but just Jericho. Jericho also hosted a show where shit got thrown off a building.
Wait, what?
That's true.
That's true.
What, Money in the Bank?
No.
It was like a game show where stuff on a giant conveyor belt got thrown off a building, like a grand piano and shit.
Uh-huh.
It must have been before he fired his agent.
It was like Fallout or something like that. Damn
Was
it!
it on? Was it on
now
a
I'm
network?
interested.
It was
on
prime time.
NBC.
It's prime
Was it
time.
NBC? Okay.
Now I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna bother me that I don't remember it.
I love that. You have MJF beat CM Punk in Long Island.
Yes, absolutely. And you have him kissing goodbye. Like that's what you do. That's what you do. Like that's how this whole thing works.
Okay, so it wasn't ABC. It wasn't NBC. It was ABC. It was called Downfall.
I knew it was some alt rock band from the late 2000s.
There's a money tree. All right. They gave her the prizes.
Yeah.
Only got about a 3.1 rating. actually not bad. I mean, it went all the way down to 2.0 at the episode 5, but not too bad.
I don't know how
it only had 5 episodes. By the way,
how different are the network ratings than WWE cable ratings?
Oh, geez. Hi, Jericho.
Hey, Jericho downfall. Oh, it was the Bon Jovi era.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Chris Jericho.
Oh yeah, it was Festival of Friendship era.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see MJF until CM Punk comes back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because right now they don't need him. Like
I won't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he disappears for 3 or 4 weeks. Hell, maybe shows up at Forbidden Door, becomes a spoiler for somebody.
See that I don't think MJF fits into the Forbidden Door thing. I don't think he fits in. I don't.
There's one person that will help him fit in.
Don't say Yano again.
No, it's not Yano.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Tanahashi, Amber.
Is it Ospreay?
No, it's not Ospreay.
You get no. You get Tanahashi. You get Moxley. They're in there. They're finally got at it. They're going to settle this damn thing. And then who becomes a spoiler for the AEW interim title match? MJF.
Yeah, but he gains nothing from that.
Okay, just put him and
plays into it.
Kota Ibushi together in a match, and just have one of them. Just have one of them win, and they can leave.
Also,
I think. But he did post that on Twitter when I had posted that, and I was like, "Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good idea."
They'll take each other on in a loser stays match.
Yeah.
Loser fulfills their contract match.
Yes, loser fulfills their contract match.
At entry,
that would be really, really funny. Actually, winner fulfills their contract match. They're both actively trying to lose.
Yes, there's that too. No. The winner gets their contract from the pool and then gets to rip it up.
Yeah. I like it.
That's really good.
That's a
Vince Russo idea.
I was going to say that's a strong Russo revenge type thing, but that is.
What do you want?
Yeah, like you need to throw in about 3 bros in there, but
yeah.
But so I have a funny question. So did AEW put 3 women's matches on Double or Nothing because they knew there'd be none on Forbidden Door? Because I don't think it links up with Stardom, right?
Well, it's not the reason because they had championships. No, I don't think Stardom's going to be a part of this. I think this is
That's a shame.
no, I would not. Due to the nature of New Japan, I would not. I would not expect. You know what? They could just say we're going to bring some Stardom girls in and do something.
I mean, I would love that. I think that'd be great.
I would pass them to go. Hey, we're going to have like Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker, and Jade or Nia, Nia Rose to go up against somebody like Emi Sakura or
Maki
Ito or a
so basically women who have already
Shiruga.
been in AEW before.
Yeah.
Well, those are the obvious choices, but they could bring in people that we don't know out of those groups.
That's true. And I can see AEW doing something like that because they do sponsor ChocoPro. I'm just saying. I'm actually being really serious because Emi Sakura is one of the main trainers there, so she can always bring up one of her or a couple.
I hope you're right.
ladies.
I think that'd be great, but
as long as there's no conflict with New Japan and doing something like that, because I mean, regardless, this is an AEW show.
This is
yeah. Like I mean, we've done work with New Japan on some of the strong stuff, right? Recently, and like somebody's like, oh, so you'll be at Forbidden Door. I'm like, nah, I don't think we'll see. Well, I don't think we'll get a mile from that show, production wise. Well, actually, we'll literally be across the parking lot doing Warrior Wrestling that afternoon. But you know what I mean. I got my tickets. I'm not. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, like this is going to be an AEW show, like period. It is an AEW pay-per-view. You know, it's another one, but like, yeah, I cannot tell you that any of that production is going to be New Japan, other than the booking office kind of stuff, right? Much like, you know, or it's not going to be, because it's going to be a versus, right? It's not going to be like the Ring of Honor New Japan show, right? Where it's like, okay, Ring of Honor match, New Japan match, Ring of Honor match, New Japan match, and those are just wholly independent. Yeah. Anyways. What's going on? Oh, Riz, you're tweeting about your Choco Pro. By the way, I still subscribe to that channel.
I do too.
Not saying
it's technically no paywall, but it's fun to pay for it because it's actually.
I'm not doing ads this show just because I don't care right now. But we don't owe anybody this week, and I just, you know, go support IndyWrestling.us. There's stuff there,
and get a slice on your Broadway.
Get a slice on your Broadway. 5 locations, by the way. There we can do the ads.
Sorg, do you have a Broadway near you right now?
I do not have a Broadway near me, and it's very sad. Although there's 5 Zingermans though, who apparently own this town. Like you can go 3 different Zingerman's restaurants, and they're going to be different. Like I had sandwiches for lunch, and they were different than the hell did I have last night? It was a barbecue.
Probably a Zingerman.
I don't know. It was crazy. You know, surrounded by salt and pepper shakers. Thousands of them in this room.
Are you okay, Sorg?
I've been on the road. I'm on the road.
Are you like hallucinating with like salt and pepper shakers?
Salt and pepper shakers.
I don't see any salt and pepper shakers.
Shapes. Salt and pepper shakers in whimsical shapes.
Is there also a Spinderella
lining the walls? No Spinderellas. No. Just wonderful, delectable desserts. And
I'm worried about you, Sorg.
I'm eating good, except for tonight when Dutters threw away my chili fries when I wasn't looking. Anyways, what are we talking? What
Hell in a Cell. Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was very good. And even WrestleMania Backlash, I enjoyed. I will reiterate, I will watch your pay-per-views, except in your house. I don't give a fuck about NXT.
In your house wasn't that bad.
I'm sure it was fine, but I just don't know.
It was pretty fun.
Any of these people are. I just don't give a shit. Nothing has made me to. I don't know. It just
Sorg, what say you to Apollo Crews on NXT challenging Braun Breaker? Huh?
Eh.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, that sounds interesting.
I'd rather find time to watch Rampage and Dark, or more New Japan.
Okay.
To be quite honest.
Okay.
Impact. Did I watch Impact last week? I did not watch Impact last week. I'd rather buy an Impact pay-per-view I'm going to watch the next day because I'm busy. Which I think is this week. No, next week. Yes. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I think the reason why they're having we're having this discussion of like the past pay-per-views, whether it be WWE or NXT, is because do we have expectations
for WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah, your expectations are set by the weekly show, which is just nothing.
I fell asleep during the main event last night again.
Yep, because we're not. I mean,
I'm sorry, but going back to LNSL, it wasn't that bad.
No, it's fine.
Like Mad Mike said, it wasn't that bad. It was fine. It was good for what it was worth. Like I almost called him Elias. I'm sorry, Ezekiel. The Ezekiel Kevin Owens thing. This whole storyline that they're doing. Perfect. 100%.
Of course, look who's involved.
Yeah, they work better together. 100%.
I'm still waiting to see the Two Faces of Foley moment where we get I don't know how you do it because Elias had a beard and Ezekiel doesn't. But if I'm them, I'm having Ezekiel sit in on Elias performing for him, and Elias's back is to the camera. That's what I'm doing.
I like it.
That's what I'm doing if I'm WWE. Just feed into it as much as humanly possible and have Kevin Owens be real confused and
then we get the deep-seated interview with whatever the Jim Ross at WWE is today, Cole, I guess, where you learn about the third brother.
Logan Shulo.
Heavy Metal Jesus, the front man, Logan Shulo.
It's the brother they haven't heard from in a while because Elias was a drifter. This guy was a rambler. He started a cult.
Did he start a cult?
Sure. No, he didn't start a cult.
Okay.
No, but he could have now.
Oh,
as the Heavy Metal Jesus.
That's true.
I've seen Umbrella Academy.
Oh, new season coming.
Yeah, I know. There's so many new seasons of things coming. I haven't even watched Stranger Things, and now Miss Marvel's dropping tonight.
Listen, I'm not gonna be able to see anything since I'm on the road until past Father's Day, and then my wife leaves town for God knows how long. What am I gonna do? I guess
party at Sorg's.
Well, other than a party at Sorg's, I mean,
we're all coming to your house, Sorg.
I mean, I probably won't.
Oh, you're coming too. We're taking everybody's coming to Sorg's
house. It's a
house.
long walk from the studio.
Speaking of which, true. Mike, did you give Ronnie Starks that geography lesson yet?
No, because I don't know what it's in reference to.
So he calls me for another issue that was going on, and he's like, "Oh, you're in Rochester. Did you see Mike?"
Oh, yeah, no,
that's not close. That's like saying, "Hey, I'm in Philly. Can I hang out with you guys?"
That's exactly what I explained to him.
Yeah.
New
York is big, y'all.
Yeah, yes, at least as wide as Pennsylvania. give or take.
Ronnie needs to look at a map.
I couldn't find wrestling. I found where I watched wrestling by accident. I picked up some food for Missy, and I happened to be across the street from the Eagles Club that I saw Upstate Wrestling in 2019. There was like there's no wrestling other than there was some wrestling like stuff at the Strong Museum of Play in the video game section, but other than that, what are we talking about again?
Wrestling, Sorg.
Wrestling.
We should probably do one more topic and wrap this thing up.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay. What is that topic?
Fuck.
Oh, I know what we can do. This will. Who would you have for Money in the Bank? Male and female.
Like all of them? Or just the winner?
The winners.
Okay, thank goodness. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, not
Doing-
who's gonna be in the match. Like, first of all, for the women, pretty slim pickings. They don't have a lot of options. But like as far as winning goes, because like before Cody's injury, I think Cody was kind of a shoo-in to win it.
Right.
Because so somebody who's riding high off of WrestleMania,
Mhm.
I think you do Kevin Owens.
Okay. I like it.
Women's Rhea.
Well, Rhea's in the title match.
Already in the title match.
She's in the title match with Bianca.
Not Rhea.
Like
I don't want to pick the easy way out and just say
Yeah.
Becky Lynch,
okay.
but Becky. I-
but you're
I'm
gonna
going
do it.
to. Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't say I didn't want
Bayley.
to, but
Bailey.
Bailey's mine.
Bailey
Like-
come back.
Like if I had my druthers, it'd be Bailey easily, far and away.
Tina says obvious would be Drew.
I think there's actually one that's more obvious, and I think that's Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah.
Because
staying away from that.
just imagine if you will. Okay.
are you about to
That-
be like if you will right now?
Imagine if you will.
Yeah, there we go.
Seth wins Money in the Bank.
Mhm.
Cody wins the Rumble. At WrestleMania, Cody wins the belt. Burn it down. And then instead of the heist of the century, Cody Cutter, Crossroads, Pedigree, Cody beats Seth again.
Continuing
and Seth
the
Full tilt insane.
continuing the tradition. Oh, wait, you say Cody Cutter and he loses?
No, Cody beats him.
Yeah. He cashes in, Cody beats him.
Yeah. Seth cashes in, Cody beats him.
So then the joke becomes that Seth literally can't beat him.
Uh-huh. And then Seth is riding high on Money in the Bank. Like he doesn't care about anything. He's like, this doesn't mean anything to me. I've got this. This is guaranteed. I've cashed it in before at WrestleMania. Heist of the century. And then he goes to do it one more time and just completely gets shut down. And then he goes actually insane. Like not the fun kind of insane that we have right now. But like
he
actually
turns unhinged.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
Okay.
I got a strange one.
Okay. So Doctor Strange wins.
Yana. No.
Yano.
Yeah.
So what if Ezekiel wins?
I was playing with
And
that in
then
my head too.
and then that's where Elias comes back.
But see, all right, so here's the thing. I don't know how you have Elias come back without a beard. I don't know how you do that.
I was literally contemplating if they could do beard extensions for him and how they would work with wrestling.
Well,
just-
Tina's saying a pretty
Draw
obvious
goatee.
one.
Draw
Venus-
goatee.
Oh my god, we drew goatee.
Has anybody watched Our Flag Means Death?
No.
Okay, because the answer is at the end of that show. I'm just going to put that there.
Okay.
And if you've listened to it, I think you know what I'm talking about.
Tina's saying a pretty obvious answer that Drew wins and cashes it in at the Wales show. Which
I see that.
Yeah, that is an obvious way to go.
You can also do that with Finn.
No, not now. Not now. Not no more.
Doesn't matter.
Not no more. I don't.
Doesn't matter. He's
now.
still from there. Doesn't matter. He'll be a hometown boy, but Drew would be the more obvious one.
Yeah, but he's going to be fighting Edge for a while now.
West Coast Alex says, well, I guess there's two. It says, I want Sammy to win it.
Oh,
I want Sammy to win everything.
Yeah,
like, just give him all the belts.
Yeah, like I even put online, give Bailey both briefcases. Why not? I want to see hashtag Bailey 4 belts. I'll take it.
Walter,
that'd be interesting.
Just out of left field, just do it. Just strap him now. Oh, Gunther. Sorry.
Yeah,
Gunther.
By the way, Sorg, SmackDown might be worth your time this week if you get a chance. Gunther versus Ricochet.
Oh gosh.
Gunther's going to chop Ricochet so hard he does a 360. Sell it.
360 no scope.
Yes.
All right.
Tina's saying for the women's, Charlotte, because it's the only thing she hasn't won yet. Damn it, I hate that she put that into the universe.
Yeah, because that's going to be the thing.
Sorg thinks that they never pulled the trigger on Liv Morgan.
See, that I was literally about to say, if it's not Bailey, it should be Liv Morgan.
I mean, they won't.
They won't. Unless she gets, I don't know what she needs, but she's not getting a WWE. I don't think it works for her. Unless there's
Asuka. What if Asuka
and she actually gets that. She actually has to cash it in this time.
Yeah,
that's a way to go. But I feel like with Becky and Asuka probably both being in the match, neither of them are going to win it. I think they're going to cancel each other out.
Just
guys, because I mean, Asuka prevented Becky.
Give it the Doudrop. Give it the Doudrop.
Yes, sure.
Piper never needs something. I'm sorry.
I think they were initially going to have her and Nikki win the tag titles at some point, but that's most likely never happening.
On that note, guys, what did you learn from wrestling this week?
So I watched the Jeff Jarrett Stone Cold thing.
Oh God!
I learned nothing from that because.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I learned nothing from that. I just wanted to point it out that I watched it. You don't have to.
The commercial seems so awkward.
Jeff Jarrett, I swear, no one has done so much with so little. And I'm including Hulk Hogan in that because Hulk Hogan at least had charisma.
He did a
wait. Time out.
Yeah,
I will not discount Hulk Hogan's glory years in the 80s.
Oh, I would.
I see your Jeff Jarrett. I raise you Vince Russo.
Okay.
No, but Vince Russo had good ideas.
Actual workers, actual people.
Yeah, we're talking workers. We're talking workers.
Actual workers.
Well, he was a world champion, so I mean,
but
for what I actually learned, I learned MJF listens to the show.
Yeah,
because his promo was basically all the stuff we were saying about him last week.
I learned that Oliver Platt will not return to professional wrestling.
Oh, that's a damn shame. That is a damn shame, Sorg.
And I also learned that RJ said he remembers our interviews.
Oh, I know he does. He doesn't forget.
Did you notice that? You see the questions? Like the promo was something and what Bobby Heenan smells like.
Yeah.
Come on, RJ. RJ.
He's one. What vegetable would you be away from being
if
back in the day?
He asks, he's going to ask someone what kind of sandwich they would be, and I'm going to lose my mind.
If he asked a vegetable question on Hey EW, we're calling him out. We're like, yo, hey, listen,
hey EW.
And we're like, hey,
remember this
RJ.
moment? And we actually just show him the interview over again.
Hey, do you want me to show you an interview of us asking Johnny Gargano what vegetable he wants to be?
Do you want me? Do you want us to play the? Do you want us to show you the video of us asking you that question? I'm sorry.
We probably did, didn't we? Dalton, we asked Dalton.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
No, you did, because that's all the questions you could come up with.
That's because that's the only thing I can get out. Besides, I did ask a question, which is pretty much just tell me more. Just tell me more. I learned. I actually learned about something that I probably saw and just totally forgot about. The first episode of Shotgun Saturday Night. Do you remember who Henry Godwinn and Phineas Godwinn opponents were?
I'm gonna say no, but I'm gonna guess the Headbangers.
You're close, actually.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be Smoking Guns.
No, it was
too cool or too hot.
No, it was. So, it was these. There were two nuns in the ring.
Oh yeah, so it was the Headbangers,
and it was the Headbangers.
Yeah,
I forget what they're.
Riz. Don't make me think my trivia brain is wrong.
Oh no, you're right. I said it was close, but it was not like.
They were the flying nuns.
They were flying nuns. Sister Callista and Mother Shucker.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm like Riz. I'm 98% sure that's right.
You're right. You were right.
Okay.
But holy, if you go and watch that video, if you go watch, find a video of that, and it's really grainy.
Yeah.
And it's a dark place. I think it was in a club or something.
Well, that wasn't the first episode. I thought the first episode was the one in Penn Station.
Oh, maybe it was. Maybe I'm thinking of something else then, probably. But if you look at that video and how grainy it is, they're both wearing.
Oh no, you're right. The first one was in the Mirage nightclub in New York City.
Yeah, they're both wearing all white, including pointy hats, and it was looking, and it's just
like nuns do.
Yeah. By the way, just watch that entire Shotgun Saturday Night.
Wasn't that also when Terry removed her top?
Was that the first episode?
I think so.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And there was also Masquerita
Sagrada. Right?
Sagrada versus Little Vader, which was amazing.
I love that there is a direct through line. Actually, I want when we eventually do our Lucha Underground movie, I want it to be Dario Cueto that booked Shotgun Saturday Night. I just want that to be a thing.
I'm in.
He was the showrunner for Shotgun Saturday Night, and then his ideas got too wacky, and he got fired. And he's like, "Well, I'll start my own. I'm taking Masquerita with me."
Little Vader can stay though.
Little Vader can stay.
Wrestling back in the day was weird.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if you watch the you can find somewhere, maybe not on Peacock, but if you can get access to the network again, go to Canada or something, They have the match Triple H versus The Undertaker in Penn Station, and it is weird. It is real weird. And you fear for Triple H's life for a few minutes because there's a lot of stringy hair on a very fast moving escalator that was not shut down for some reason. He gets tombstoned onto that escalator.
It's the aesthetics.
Yeah, and it was great. It was absolutely phenomenal aesthetics. But Jesus, what a show!
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
on that note,
did you say what you learned?
yeah, I think I did.
Okay.
Was it like something with George Orwell? I thought something like that.
What?
Something weird.
That RJ said he remembers her.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like George Orwell.
that too. I forget what you made a weird reference. Sorg.
I'm sure George Orwell was mentioned by RJ City at one point.
I'm sure he was, but I don't think I did. I think I said Tony Schiavone. But
Maybe you did. I don't know.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Thank you everybody watching this weird hotel-based show.
Sorg, you need just to move the camera over and just start tucking yourself in the bed while you're giving the outro.
All right,
Just do it.
guys.
Just
Thanks
do
a
it.
lot.
Just
Thanks
do
a
it.
lot. We're just gonna. All right.
Sorg is setting up for his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Good night, guys. Good night.
Do the actual outro, Sorg.
I was gonna say Sorg has to end the recording.
Yeah, he has to actually do something. Oh, jeez. And remember to stay awesome. No, that's not it.
Nope. Stay Mayhemy.
Oh
Nope,
no, that's
that's not it.
only like 3 to 4 to 5 the whole half a year to.
Yeah. Oh, it's something out. Something